Center. We are in the second intermission, in Buffalo and Boston all knotted up at 2 after 2 periods of play, and we are with Masterton Trophy winner Pat LaFontaine, Sabres captain. 38 games played in the last 2 years, battling with a knee injury over and over and over again. I know you only got in a couple preseason games. Tell me how you feel right now. Is the knee 100%?
The knee feels great. I went through a little bit of a groin problem. I had a collision with Dominic Hasek, and then after that scrimmage, I was a little sore, and then I kind of played in the game the next night, and before you know it, I had a little bit of a strain, but I'm fighting that, and it feels much better. My knee feels perfectly fine. My knee feels strong, and I'm looking forward to having a long and healthy season, Brenda.
Now, I remember the jaw incident when you broke your jaw, and the knee problems, of course. So these injuries keep popping up over and over again. Some of it is because of the abuse you take on the ice as a relatively small player. The obstruction rules are meant to clear some of that up, open up the ice for you. You're commissioner for the day. What do you want to do with the game to clean it up?
Well, I think I'd do what they've done. I think that this game is really going to take off. You have to really let the skill come out. You have to let the skating and the passing, the shooting, the driving to the net. As you know, the goaltending is at an all-time high. I mean, all the goaltenders are playing well, so you want to challenge them more. You want to get more opportunities to open the game up, and I believe in good hard hitting. But the clutching, the grabbing, the slowing the game down, I don't think is necessary. And I think the fans will enjoy it too. They'll see a faster game, and they'll see the skills. And so if I was commissioner for an interview, that's what I'd do.
Patty, now 2 years ago, yourself and Alexander Mogilny combined for 275 points in one season. Dynamite season. Since then, nobody's been able to put together a season like that. There used to be lines. There used to be the production line, the French Connection. Then there were the duos, you and Alex and Adam Oates and Brett Hull. Why isn't the game sticking to those kind of things? What's changed about the game that you don't see players playing together anymore all the time?
Well, I think a lot happened with that trap system. The goaltenders, like all the goaltenders, seemed to be thriving. There were less shots in the game. I think you'll go back to that. I think you'll start to see the Neely and the Oates out there, and the Brett Hulls, Howard Chucks, and players like that, the Gretzkys and the Currys and Lemieux and the Jagers and all those players, because there's going to be more open ice, there's going to be more power play opportunities. That trap system really cuts down on shots. It really allows the goaltender to see the puck clear the front of the net, and I think you're going to see more players in front of the net with tip-ins and in the crease type of goals.
Of course, your team trying to restore economic order, Alexander Mogilny, a victim of that. Tell me how that has changed your game. You've got a completely revamped lineup. Yeah,
we've gone through some changes, not only in the off season, but right before the season started in camp. A lot of new faces, and one thing, you know, as a captain and as an older player, veteran leader, we've got the guys together. It's really important for us to come together quickly. We've got a new coach, and you know, Teddy Nolan and Donnie Lever that was there last year, and Terry Martin, and a lot of new faces. And I think the most important thing is to make everybody feel a part of things and come together and really listen to the coach and get on a system right away, because when there's a lot of new faces, really togetherness and playing together is a big part of it.
Briefly, how frustrating is it for a player like yourself to see an Alexander Mogilny and a Dale Howardchuk and a Grant Fuhrer walk out the door?
Well, it's disappointing because, you know, Alex is a world-class player, but, you know, you can't control those things. The organization, you sign a contract and they decide what they're going to do, and obviously, economically, they decided to take a different turn, and we're going to a new building next year. And as a player, I look to the positives. We do have some young players, and you hope to bring them along. You hope someone will step up and fill some of that void and slack of goal scoring. And you just try to be a positive influence. And as you see tonight here, we got a 2-2 game. Dominic Hasek's going to keep us in a lot of games and give us a chance to win like tonight.
I want to jump forward very quickly to 1998, the Olympics in Japan. 1984, you played for Team USA. Are you looking forward to 1998?
I think it'd be a great experience. It's kind of mixed emotions. I think it'd be great for hockey. I think it'd be great for a lot of young kids to see that, to see dream teams out there and see great players. I had the same instance when I was 18. I wouldn't have had that chance if they did it back then. So I'm thankful for that opportunity. So it's kind of mixed emotions, but I think in the big picture, it's probably what's best to get all the youth and all the young people out there interested in hockey.
Sabres captain Pat LaFontaine, thank you very much for joining us on the second intermission.
Thanks, Brenda.
We'll be back with much more on the Bruins telecast. 2-2 after 2 periods of play. You're watching NESN.